Nicki Minaj is a polarizing figure within the rap game. You either love her or you hate her. This divide has caused so much chaos and drama online from naysayers who suggest Nicki Minaj is put onto a pedestal that she does not belong on, while her fans do absolutely everything in their power to defend her title. With each new rap girl coming into the scene and with each new rap beef that forms, people are always claiming that Nicki has lost her position in the game. So I ask, has Nicki Minaj officially been dethroned? Nicki Minaj gained mainstream attention and success during the 2000s and early 2010s with songs like Itty Bitty Piggy gaining traction online and songs like Super Bass shooting Nicki into stardom. Her 2010 album Pink Friday helped propel her career to new heights and spawned the Nicki Minaj sound that we all became familiar with. With the release of Pink Friday, various publications such as Rolling Stone dubbed Nicki Minaj to be the queen of rap, and fans followed suit with this new title. Nicki's reign as the queen lasted for years. Through the early to mid 2010s, Nicki was topping the charts. She was on everyone's songs, she was breaking records for female rappers that have never been broke before. Nicki was on top of the rap game in the whole entire rap world. This lasted for years, up until Remy Ma eventually dissed her on the Sheether track, ripping Nicki to shreds. This track put a damper on Nicki's reign, and the general public has been looking for anyone and everyone to take her spot since. The late 2010s brought forth so many talented and entertaining female rappers into the mainstream media. As each of these girls rose in popularity, more and more people would compare said girl to Nicki Minaj. It seemingly feels like each year when a new rap girl rises in popularity, we start seeing more and more comments like, oh, so and so is taking Nicki's spot, or oh, I hope so and so takes Nicki's queen title, online all the time. Every single girl that has come after Nicki has had a comment like this made of them. Oh, Cardi's taking Nicki's spot. Oh, Megan's taking Nicki's spot. Now Latto's next in line. There is not a single girl that has debuted after Nicki Minaj that has avoided having a statement like this made about them. As I mentioned before, Nicki is an extremely polarizing figure within the rap game, and people who don't like her will not shy away from telling you all the reasons why they do not like her. A common reason I hear being that she's always getting herself into rap beefs and drama. It seemingly feels like each time Nicki is involved within a rap beef, the general public turns against her and seemingly bands behind whoever she just had issues with. We've seen Nicki lose public support countless times to situations like Cardi B, Latto, and most recently, Megan Thee Stallion. Even looking at the most recent incident with Megan, public support was completely against Nicki and in favor of Megan. I even saw people claiming that Megan was the new queen of rap, as they were unhappy with how Nicki was conducting herself. But Megan is not the first girl to have claims like this made about her. The same people said the same things about Cardi and Latto. People even tried this shit with Iggy back in the day. This is not new. So, with all these new girls coming and gaining mainstream popularity, and with each of these girls garnering support of those who want to see Nicki lose her position, has Nicki actually been dethroned as of 2024? So, as I mentioned before, this has been ongoing for years now, but it doesn't really feel like Nicki has gotten off her throne. As of 2024, Nicki continues to outsell all of the new girls that have come after her. Every single rap girl the general public has attempted to prop up against Nicki have all underperformed in terms of sales when compared to Nicki. None of them are seeing her current stats, let alone her previous stats from her older eras. Both in Nicki's last releases, Pink Friday 2 and Beam Me Up Scotty, were able to outsell many of her competitors. The demand for Nicki is obviously there. This can also be seen when Nicki goes on her hiatuses. Nicki will disappear from the internet for weeks, even months, and no one will hear from her. And it seemingly feels like every time Nicki leaves, people are demanding to hear from her again. When Nicki's on hiatus, I will see countless tweets of people saying they miss her and even insisting that rap, specifically female rap, is dying without her. Now, regardless of how you personally may feel about Nicki, she is most definitely loved and continues to be an inspiration for thousands. Many of the current newcomers of rap have actually credited Nicki as their main inspiration for wanting to rap in the first place. I also think that she to this day continues to inspire these girls in both their style and their music. Let's be for real. Everyone was making pussy poppin' music for a while, and then Nicki started dropping tracks like Do We Have a Problem and We Go Up. Everyone's making this quote unquote op music. I also think a lot of girls were inspired by her transition from rap to pop music, as many girls have followed suit in that lane at least once in their careers. It doesn't really matter how many of these girls Nicki allegedly has issues with or she genuinely doesn't have issues with, it is undeniable that she continues to inspire many of them to this day. Overall, I don't think Nicki's throne has been touched in the slightest. I do think there have been some moments here and there where the public persona was not received the best, but she continues to have a demand like no other in the game right now, both male and female. I don't really think any silly rap beef is gonna dethrone Nicki. Now, everyone is entitled to however they feel about Nicki, but in my personal opinion, Nicki Minaj will always be the queen of rap, and that is a title that no one else can take from her. I feel that this is a title for Nicki that's very similar to the way the King of Pop title is for MJ, or the Queen of Pop title is for Madonna. Those people will always be noted as such due to the impact that they have brought forth for their respected genre. Nicki Minaj brought female rap to new heights that it has previously never seen before and is yet to be surpassed by anyone following in her footsteps. The same way it doesn't matter how many Justin Biebers and Shawn Mendes come, Michael Jackson will always be the king of pop. It doesn't matter how many Ariana Grandes and Taylor Swifts come, Madonna will always be the queen of pop. Therefore, in my opinion, it does not matter how many Cardi B's and Megan Thee Stallions come, Nicki Minaj will always be the queen of rap.